Only Rope Hintz has more with 11. And Suzuki passes over to Cole Caulfield. They'll turn it back to the line. Hard slap shot from Arber Xhekaj. Unstopped in front. Now Juraj Slafkovsky. Lost the handle on it. Owen Power moves it ahead of the neutral zone. Xhekaj steps in front of it. He'll shoot the puck right back in behind the net for James Reimer. Now taken away by Brendan Gallagher out in front. That skips on Dvorak. Here's Xhekaj with a shot. That took a deflection in front. As Dvorak tried to center for Gallagher, and he was tied up by Dylan Cozens. Here's Xhekaj, another shot attempt.
The line keeps getting pushed as the game goes on.
Habs were 1 for 5 the other night. As here's a quick one-timer from Line A. That's hammered right on, and Reimer makes the save. In his last 24 games for Dahlin, no one in the NHL has had more assists in that time span. As here's a sharp angle shot from Peyton Krebs at the backhand. Habs beat Buffalo 6-1 back in mid-December. Here's a shot from J.J. Peterka. That's turned aside. Back to the line. Rasmus Dahlin with a shot. That's stopped in front. Kicked aside by Montembeault. And Peterka tracks it down in the corner. Now Thompson out in front. And Yuri Kulich barely missed that. As it goes back to center ice for Bowen Byram. Sabres looking dangerous for the first time tonight.
And Marty St. Louis was talking about his team's defensive zone structure this morning and said for the most part they've been organized, but off breakdowns and off turnovers, he's been especially impressed with how quickly they've been sorting things out.
Here's Slafkovsky dropping to line A. Right up the middle. Here's Caulfield with a shot. That's just high off the mark. Now back to the line. Lane Hutson. Suzuki. Good pass over. Shot scores. Cole Caulfield off a picture-perfect pass from Nick Suzuki. And it's a power play marker to put Montreal in front 1-0.
Rush, finally Montreal was able to get set up on the second power play of the game. The chance off the rush doesn't go, but Nick Suzuki gets everyone in the building to bite on this, holds the puck just long enough that everyone thinks there's a chance he's going to shoot, and as he does that, Cole Caulfield just sneaks away to the side of the net. James Reimer was committed to the shot by Suzuki.
Sabres back to center. Here's Byram passing ahead for Tage Thompson, carrying in right side, low shot. He's in the box. Power slides it over. Down low, Tage Thompson. That's hit wide by Mike Matheson. Back at the line, Power plays it over to Cozens. Tuck, back to Cozens. Tuck down low. Drives the front of the net. Puck is loose. Goes back into the corner. Jack Quinn. Directly back to the line. Power. Far side one-timer from Cozens. That was blocked by Matheson. Now Anderson ties up his man. We got a 2-on-1. Matheson with Suzuki. Shot. Scores! Nick Suzuki, he's doing it all.
This play happens at the Montreal blue line by Josh Anderson. He ties up Dylan Cozens. That allows Mike Matheson to jump on this puck and make it a 2-on-1. James Reimer slides across, but he overslides, and that gives Nick Suzuki the far side of the net.
Passes down low. Slafkovsky back to Suzuki. Up top, Hutson for Suzuki again. Down low, Slafkovsky looks across, and he scores! Juraj Slafkovsky with the centering effort. That goes in off of Connor Clifton. And it's another power play goal to make it 3-0 for the Canadians.
Slafkovsky, he had 6 last season, and similar setup to Montreal's first goal in this game, where Suzuki's heading downhill from the half wall and Slafkovsky and Caulfield on either side of the net. This time Suzuki tries to go down to Slafkovsky. He's looking backdoor for Cole Caulfield. Connor Clifton gets a piece of it, but it ends up getting deflected.
Skating through center, off to Gallagher, back to Dvorak. Extra attacker is on the ice. His Matheson shot is redirected by Carrier. There's Byram Swinging this round the board. Zach Benson will carry it out to center ice. Rolls it off to Rasmus Dahlin. Low shot, kicked right into the slot. Picked up by Dahlin. McLeod out in front. That's tipped just wide of the net by Benson.
Play stingy defensive hockey. Make life easy for Samuel Montembeault.
Out of the reach of Matheson. It goes all the way back to Sam Montembeault. And he'll quickly move it ahead. Line one touch. Here goes Noah for the shot. And he runs right into James Reimer. After the save was made, there's going to be a penalty here.
A great pass to catch Alex Newhook streaking down the middle of the ice. Samuel Montembeault starts it all, but Alex Newhook takes this shot.
Thrown around the boards, but not out by Dvorak. Dahlin steps in, passes off to Quinn. Now Thompson. Back to the middle for Quinn. Hit the outside of the goalpost. Of course, the NHL offices used to be not far from where we are today at the Bell Center. As David Savard will flip this out through center. Here goes Xhekaj. How about a breakaway? He tries his shot, but Owen Power got his stick on it.
The ice, and it's not your typical D-to-D pass, but it's David Savard on a high flip.
Sabres send it down ice. Here's Dylan Cozens driving to the net off the forehand. They score! Alex Tuch puts home the rebound after the drive from Cozens. And Buffalo have their first of the night late in the second period.
A 3-game goal streak is going to now be 4-game goal streak for Alex Tuch, as this is a long stretch pass and Dylan Cozens gets his feet moving. He gets body positioning on Arber Xhekaj and he's off to the races. Xhekaj tries to catch up.
There's Owen Power. Pivots around. Power tries his shot. Sends that one wide. Peterka up high. There's a hard one-timer. What a blast from Tage Thompson. An absolute bomb off the wing has made it a 1-goal game.
2 seasons ago, and this is a missile from the outside of the ice for Tage Thompson, and you'll give up this shot any day of the week. Way outside the dots, but he places it perfectly in the net, barred down as Samuel Montembeault makes his way to this side of the net. Thompson picks it clean, Montembeault's down, and the Buffalo Sabres, after a good start to the third period.
Move it around, McLeod. Pressure by Caulfield. Back down low. Slafkovsky centers, and a weak shot from Suzuki is handled by James Reimer.
This chance to happen as the puck gets ringed around the boards. It's Caulfield who keeps it alive, and then Slafkovsky gets to it first. He has a quick play.
To Dahlin, sifts a shot through. That goes just wide. Sabres with it again. Kulak pulls the trigger. Big block from Evans.
That's 2 big blocks for Evans with the goalie pulled.
Now Dahlin. Down the left side shot. They score! Shot from Rasmus Dahlin, and Buffalo have battled back to tie the game at 3 apiece.
That happens in the high ice. That gives Rasmus Dahlin some time and space to walk downhill and take this shot. Buffalo's got the extra player on the ice, Suzuki and Evans. They cross paths. Suzuki vacates that part of the ice as he thinks there's going to be a switch that happens. There's no switch. David Savard goes down to try and block this shot. Finds some open ice, creates it himself, and ties this game up.
Canadians win the face-off. Here's Suzuki. The shot, big save from Reimer, and he covers up in a hurry.
Alex Carrier does well to not throw this puck away, but keeps it and makes a tape-to-tape pass to Nick Suzuki. Little bit of a set play off the face-off. As you can see, Suzuki knows exactly where he wants to go. Now would be a good time to just settle things down. A little jittery so far in overtime. Not a lot of clean, completed passes.
Here goes Matheson. Takes the shot and he scores! Saves the day.
Stretch for the Canadians, but they found a way. Once they settled things down in overtime, it's a pass up by Slafkovsky and a shot from the outside by Matheson. as he works himself into a shooting spot, keeps it right along the ice, disguises it perfectly on James Reimer, and that puck just beats Reimer before he can get down and cover it.